in San Jose, California.
And I'm Adam Shadoff in Albuquerque. In the next half hour, we will preview the Lobos NCAA tournament game. We're going to start in San Jose with KRQE Sports Director Van Tate. Hey, Van.
Hey, Adam, the Lobos are the highest seed here at number 3. Montana, a 14 seed, their opponent tonight. Yesterday, both teams talked about tonight's matchup.
Well, as a coach, it's nerve-wracking just because it's the same deal that you always have. You put together a plan and you hope it's the right plan, and then you put it in the hands of 18 to 21-year-olds. And we've been very fortunate this year that they've taken those plans and really have been good at it, and they've executed at both ends. And it's been a fun team to coach. And so you get emotional as a coach, too, because you don't want it to come to an end. When you have a special team and a special group of guys going out to dinner, doing scouting reports, having film sessions, traveling on the road, whatever that might be, taking their cell phones away, whatever it may be, you enjoy those moments and you don't want them to end.
What do you feel like you guys have to represent, because you're New Mexico and people hear that like, hey, Anthony Johnson was like, oh, I wanted a Big East.
How much we have to represent? I mean, I don't think he made anything by it, and we're not worrying about that. We're just trying to be who we are, and they're a good team, so we have to prepare the right way. And if we do that, I think we'll win this big time game.
Does it make you guys focus harder when you're playing a team that you're one of the high seeds here, and you're playing a team like that? Does it make you focus harder, thinking like we need to not overlook anybody?
I think every team, in every game in the NCAA tournament has to focus, because any team's dangerous. And you saw in Davidson and George Mason a few years back that anyone can make a run. So I think we're focusing right, and we're preparing the right way. So I think we'll be ready for this game. But any team, Montana's a dangerous team. I mean, they have weird, crazy size. 7-footer could shoot like Dirk Nowitzki, and they have great guard play in Anthony Johnson. And I think we just need if we defend, I think things will go well for us.
You guys feel like this is your chance to show them who New Mexico is?
Not only them, everyone. A lot of people don't expect us to make it past the second round. And, when he said that, I really didn't pay no attention to it, because I know what he meant by that. It's no disrespect to us. And as long as we know in our locker room what we're capable of doing, that's all that matters. And when we go out on the court and prove it Thursday night, then a lot of people will see where we're coming from.
What about representing the conference as a whole? 4 teams in, kind of need to show up and win these games.
It's big for our conference, and like I told the media yesterday, I hope that everyone does good, and especially us. We're the highest seed out of everyone that's in our conference, and the way we feel we can go far. We can go the farthest out of all our teams in the conference. So it's going to be good to step out, and we just have to represent right off the bat.
Just talk about just this whole experience. How this whole thing has been now? You guys are almost game time is less than 24 hours.
Just feeling good, trying to get the jitters out, being the first time in the conference. In a tournament like this. Basically just trying to stay focused, trying to learn tendencies and, what they like to do. Just trying to be prepared, going into this game, knowing that this is a big game.
What about, the Mountain West being a 4-team league this year? You guys feel like you need to show up, and show people that this is not a fluke.
Right, having 4 teams, and that's big for our conference. We need to make some noise in here. People really don't know about the Mountain West. Really, taking on, our part being New Mexico, we need to go out and win games just like the other teams need to go out and win games. So, like I said, we just focus and determined just to try to go as far as we can.
The keys to victory for us will be limiting turnovers. Out-rebounding them and just keeping them in front of us. Their whole starting lineup is just really big, really physical, really athletic, and they can push the ball with anybody. And so, we just got to go out there and institute our game plan and hopefully come out with the win. But it's going to be tough. They have a point guard in Gary he's just a beast. There's nothing else really to be said. And Hobson, of course. So we just got to be ready.
A small group of Lobo fans attended yesterday's practices. A large group of Lobo fans are expected tonight for the game. Now, to shed more light on that, we have team coverage with Ian Swartz coming in. Ian,
I understand that you found some Logo fans that are eager to get to the game.
We sure did, Van. We all hopped on a bus, 30 dedicated fans, and by dedicated, I mean a 15-hour bus ride. Have you ever done that?
Gosh, no.
These guys,
no.
Troopers. Let's show some of the video. Left last night, 8 p.m., Albuquerque, pit stop in Flagstaff, Kingman, Arizona. Woke up to some breakfast in Bakersfield at a Coco's. I had the omelet, and we were right on the road to San Jose. Once you started to head downtown, cherry and silver all over the place. Fans are just excited to be here. There's a local pub they were all gathering at, having some beers, having some food, and a lot of howling going on there. And people are just excited for this game, and they just want to see what happens next. Some these fans I talked to, they're excited to head on over to Syracuse or wherever they may go next if they just take it all the way.
All right, one quick question, real quick. What was the experience like? 15 hours?
A lot of talking to yourself. No, actually, we really got to know each other well, and I don't know if that's the spirit of UNM and the Lobos or New Mexico. I think it's a little bit of both, but I think I made friends out of this trip and just a cool bunch of people.
All right, well, we'll let you go find your friends, and we'll talk more about this conference. The Mountain West getting 4 teams into the big show, and, of course, to talk more about that, they're not the only team. The Lobos aren't the only team playing today. Our Adam Shadoff has more back in Albuquerque.
Van, I understand Ian was quite a snorer. He may have upset some people trying to sleep on that bus ride, but you are right. 4 Mountain West teams played in that NCAA tournament. 1 played early on today, and that's